Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back. It's your girl, Mystic Blue. Welcome back to the channel. I'm excited for this one. If it's your first time tuning in, welcome. If you don't know anything about this page, it's all things spiritual. So I will talk about life topics, spiritual topics. I'll do some tarot card readings. I'll do some guided meditations. Whatever spirit leads me to do, right? This channel is all about helping us grow and to inspire, and just so we can just be better beings on this planet. You feel me? So the video before this, if you did not watch it before you watch this one, okay? The video I talked about, I asked a question to the men, how can us women love you better? I asked it on Facebook and Instagram, but I got most of my answers on Facebook, so I took those answers and I made a video. Guess whose turn it is now? It's the men's turn. I asked the question, women, how can men love you better? And I got some responses from the beautiful, beautiful ladies. And I apologize, I'm just now recording this video. Some life shifts have happened that caused me not to be able to do it. But I said I could do it today. Let me jump in, let me do it. We have some really good points from the ladies. And men, for those of you who said thank you for making the video, I watched it, I enjoyed it. You might not like this video because I'm going to drag ya. Just like I dragged the ladies. I got dragged in the last video. Being dragged is not a bad thing. It's a awakening opportunity, okay? So let's get started, men. The women said this is how you can love us better. Number one was love yourself more. That was the same thing that the men said for the women. So we know that that's a big point for everyone, right? To love yourself more. Because if you love yourself more, then you behave in a certain way. You act a certain way. You don't get jealous. You don't have trust issues, etc., etc., etc. We know this. We know love starts with self. So men, women are saying it too. Love yourself more. Honor our emotions, men. What does that mean? Don't call us crazy if we're crying. Don't say we're tripping if we're sad. Don't say we're whatever if we're too happy and then we're sad and 10 minutes later. Who cares what it is? Something may have happened throughout the day. Whatever we're feeling, honor it. And that goes with the next point. Listen to understand, not just react. I changed it to react instead of respond. You honor our emotions, and then you listen to us as we're saying and speaking what we're saying, what we're really trying to say, right? With the foundation of what we're trying to say, okay? Don't just react and just to respond to us because you want to get your point across. Just listen to us. You know what I'm saying? Listen was also a big one that the men said for women. So we see now loving yourself and listening is a big one for both sides, okay? So we got to work on our listening skills all together. For sure. I'm doing the light ones. I haven't gotten to the nitty gritty yet, guys. I'm easing you into the drag. Next one. Show the real you. Show the real you. We can handle it. We're not going to call you a bitch. A real woman's not going to call you a bitch. If you show your emotions, if you cry in front of us, if you say you're afraid of something, we're not going to judge you, those who are real and love themselves and know what's up. The women who call you a punk ass bitch, that's toxic. You don't need to be with somebody like that. We ain't talking about them. They still have some growing to do. We're talking about us women who have done the work on ourselves. We will love you just for how you are. But you have to show us who you are so we can love you properly. We're going to love you anyways. But we can't love a fake person authentically, if you think about it. We're not going to judge you. Show us your weak side. Tell us you're afraid of something. You don't always have to have it all together and be the strong man. It's interesting that a lot of men said in the other video about us expecting you to be the strong man, but we're saying you don't have to be the strong man all the time. Tell us you're tired. Show us that you're afraid. Show us that you don't want to do it anymore. Who is the real you? We will accept whomever you are. Okay? We got another one. Take time to listen. Listen is a big one. We already talked about listening. So now we're going to get into a little bit of some dragging, fellas. Because this is a big one. I was going to save it to the end, but I'm not. I wrote these in order. Become educated on gaslighting. Because I know a whole bunch of you have no idea what gaslighting is. And I've experienced gaslighting with a whole bunch of you, even as being my friend. A lot of you do not know what gaslighting is. I'm not going to go in a whole detail on what it is. I think I'm going to do a video on it. I've had my fair of narcissists enter my life. I think I'm going to do a video on it. But you should Google what gaslighting is. I'll give you some examples. You're being sensitive. Why are you so sensitive? I didn't say that. You're imagining things. Those are some examples, fellas. But there's so much more to gaslighting that I feel society has programmed men to kind of become narcissists. Not saying you all are narcissists. There are some out there. But you're kind of tiptoeing on narcissism, fellas. And you gaslight a lot. A whole lot. You don't even realize you're doing it. So, educate yourself. If you love your woman, you want to be the best man that you could possibly be. If you're single, for the woman who comes in your life, educate yourself on gaslighting, sir. Because you don't even realize you're doing it, but you are. Take time to get to know us. Like, really get to know us. Not just what's between our thighs and what makes us scream and what thing you could do with your tongue to make us. That's not getting to know us, fellas. That's another way. But do you know my favorite color? Do you know her favorite food? Do you know her favorite musical band? Do you know what place she wants to travel if she could? No, because you don't care about that stuff. You just care that she got cakes and she's shaped like this and she look good on your arm. And then you wonder why we all emotional. Because you ain't take the time to get to know us. Take time to get to know us if you really want to, is what I'm saying. There's some people that you may not want to, and that they just smash buddies. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about someone that you want to invest in, that you want to be your partner, etc. Take time to get to know her mind. Take time to get to know her heart, what she's passionate about. Not just her positions in the bedroom, fellas. Take time to get to know her. And then you wonder why women be spazzing. Because you didn't take the time to get to know us. And we are very intuitive, by the way. So we sense things. Okay? This is one that a beautiful lady says. She said, be financially stable, mentally ready to pour into someone else before you get into a relationship. Everyone has their own opinion on that. I honor the queen who said that. I personally don't feel you need to be financially stable first. If you're building something cool and y'all building something together, but it's a big deal for some women for you to be financially stable, and I can understand that. Basically have your life together. Basically have your life together. Have your emotion, have your mental together, have your heart together, have your life together, I feel, internally, and it will pour out externally before you enter someone else's life. She's not your babysitter. She is not your counselor. You know what I'm saying? She is not your, they say, helpmate. Not in a way that is said that way, but she's not your helpmate as far as getting you emotionally together in therapy sessions all the time. If you have to have a woman like that, then you ain't ready for nobody. Okay? Speaking of intuition, I said women are intuitive. Men, you're intuitive, right? I feel that you are. So be intuitive to our needs. Ask questions. That's how you get to know us, right? Be intuitive to our needs, as some ladies have said. That's self-explanatory. And being intuitive to our needs, I feel, is the love language. Throw the love language in there. Learn our love language. Some people like gifts. Some people like to be told they're beautiful every day. Some people just like to be supported in their passions. Some people just like you to do chores and cook around the house. Find out the love language. That's intuitive to the needs. But you have to make an effort, gentlemen. An effort. It's more than just providing the income and the bread and taking care of the house. And it's more than that. It's more than that, fellas. We love you, but it's more than that. Big one, sincerity and honesty. I'm not bashing, man. We know that men lie. Some men lie. I'm not going to put an umbrella over all men. We know that some men have a lying, cheating stereotype on them. So we're not going to even give energy to that. But you can still be honest about how you're feeling, though. We know you need to. If you can't be honest and you cheat, and we ain't talking about y'all. Y'all trash. We ain't talking about y'all. We talking about the men who are loyal, etc. You can be honest about your feelings, though. I'm feeling that that's what this is saying. Be honest about how you feel. You know, we love you. We're going to be there for you. We're going to listen to you. We should. Ladies, I made a video on what men want too. Go watch that video first. Men, be honest with us. Be open with us. So we can love you properly. I said that before and it's coming up again. It's tied into that. Stop being closed off emotionally and converse openly. That was another comment from a beautiful lady. This is a big one. Being open, being honest, stop being closed off. Don't be afraid to show emotions. I'm tying that in there, throwing my own in there. Like, we're not going to judge you. And if someone judges you and throws it back in your face, that is not a mature woman, and you do not need to be with her until she can get to the level that matches yours, okay? We're not being unevenly yoked here. You need to be with someone that matches you, okay? So don't be closed off emotionally. Let us know how you're feeling. Trust that we will be there for you and we will honor you just like we want you to honor us. That was a nice one. Now we're going to drag, fellas. I was going to say this at the end, but I'm not. In patriarchal manhood. I probably said patriarchal wrong. I don't think I did. End it. End patriarchal manhood. A beautiful woman said that, and I honestly had to look it up. I knew what it was, but let me look this up. Just make sure I got everything she's saying, and I'm going to tell you something funny after I read the definition. Patriarchal manhood is practices of masculinity that emphasizes the superiority of masculinity over femininity and the authority of men over women. I'm going to read it again because I stumbled. Practices of masculinity that emphasizes the superiority of masculinity over femininity. I can't say those words. Y'all got it. And the authority of men over women. Fellas, I find it interesting that when I made the post about men, how can women love you better? No women commented on that post. You know why? Because I asked men the question. Women didn't respond for men is what I'm saying. We responded after men said something like, oh, that's okay, da, 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 da. But we didn't answer the question because the question wasn't for us. I find it interesting that when I posted about the women, I had a few men answer the question as if for us, that they could answer for us on both Instagram and Facebook. And I just let it go, but I was like, interesting that men answered our question for us. That is a perfect example of what this woman is saying. You don't even realize it. In patriarchal manhood. And in your head, you're like, no, I was just trying to help. You don't even realize that that's programmed in your brain to be that way. Don't even realize it. And I'm not trying to drag the people who answered for us, but it's the truth. And I know some of y'all men wanted to answer for us. Yo, first of all, you're not more superior than we are. They lied to you. Okay? You may be stronger physically. Okay? There's some things that you can do that we can't do, but you are not more superior than us. And you probably gonna hate me after this video. Sorry. You're not more superior than us, okay? And I'm gonna really have some people who really ain't gonna like me after this, but we are not your rib. Sorry. Y'all know I'm not a Christian. So all the Christians are going to be pissed off at me, and I don't care. I speak truth. We're not your rib. We didn't come from you. Okay? Whew. Okay? We didn't come from you. You are not more superior than us. This is a joint thing, guys. This is a together thing, guys. They lied to you when they told you how women are supposed to be treated by men. Look at the videos. Look at what we're called. Look at how the world sees women. We have been programmed for years for women to be inferior to the man, and it is a lie. It's a lie. So we need to end patriarchal manhood. Okay? Because I feel that that's a major problem. And I'm not a relationship expert. I did a disclaimer in the last thing. I didn't go to school for a relationship therapist. None of that. My degrees are in other things. However, I am going off of what people have said, and I just provided an example of how that was shown in my own posts. And I'm telling you off of my own studying and everything that I've studied with how women were taken out of the Trinity, by the way. Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Where's the mom at? Where's the woman at? Where's the feminine energy at? Some people may say it's the Holy Spirit. Okay. That's a different video. That's a different video. This is all about love. This is all about growth. But my studying, my experiences, and going off of what other women are saying is where this video is coming from. You are not more superior than us men. If you feel some type of way about it, hey, good. You can grow from it. Hey, I got dragged in the last video too, so it's all good. Let's move on to something more positive, which is perfect to follow with. Build up women, build us up, support us, carry our load until we understand how, someone said. Build us up, support us. Carry the load until we understand how. Just like if I need to carry the load until you understand how, I'm going to do that too. It's a joint. It's a joint. It's a joint. It's together, guys. Support, build. Next one, learn how to speak to your woman without yelling. That's a respect thing. I'm just reading what some women have said. Effective communication. Back to the listening to understand, not just react. Effective communication. We all are I'm learning from these points, and this is for men, and I'm like, oh, snap. You know what I'm saying? Strip away systematic habits. That goes back to the patriotic manhood. Ooh, my thing's coming out. That goes back to the gaslighting. That goes back with the man is superior and the man has to... Nah. Yes, there's certain things that a man can only do or does that we are like, let the man do it. That's a whole nother video though. I'm gonna make some people mad, so I'm not gonna go there. I don't care about making you mad, but not in this video. But strip away the systematic habits, because that I felt was created to destroy us in the first place. Just my opinion. Treat us how you would treat your mom, your sister, your aunt, any female relative that you're really close to. Treat us that way. Why would you call us bitches and hoes and all that if we're not that? I'm a different type of female. I don't have a problem with those words if that's how you carry yourself, okay? But if you are not carrying yourself that way and you're being called that, why are you disrespecting your person if you wouldn't do that to your mom or your sister or your brother, or not brother, or auntie or whatever? And let me go back to what I said, because some women are like, I can't believe she would say. Like, if a woman is treating me a certain way and acting like a bee, I'm going to call her a bee. Okay? That was a sidebar. Forgive me. Don't forgive me. That was a sidebar. We're almost done, men. Thanks for your patience. This was a good one. Beautiful sister said, let go and let me heal. And love me through my healing. That I don't even know what to say. That was so beautiful. Let go. Let me heal. And love me through my healing. I don't know if men realize a lot of healing that women have to do because of the stuff that we've the systematic stuff that we had to go through, since we was talking about systematic stuff. The stuff that's been put on us, and especially women who bear children and who have children. I don't have children, so and all that. Just there's a lot of healing just emotionally that just needs to be done in general. I'm not saying, man, you don't go through that either, but this video is about us. I'm letting you know how women are, so you can love, so you know, so you can understand how we want to be loved. That's what I'm trying to say. So we got a lot of healing to do, so allow us to go through that, love us through it. Back to honoring emotions. I'm getting, man, you don't have to understand what we're going through, why we're going through it. All you have to do is honor it. Let go. Don't try to fix it. And just allow us to go through it and love us through it. That's another one I'm going to add in here. You don't have to fix everything. Alright? I know it's been put on you. You're the man and you got to fix everything. And you're the king of the house and the man of the house. And that whole programming was made for our society. Well, I'm going to tell you now, you don't have to fix everything. Because it's a lot of pressure, right? So to love us, we just need you to honor us. You don't have to fix us. You don't have to speak for us. Those men who wanted to comment on the post when the question wasn't asked to you. You don't have to speak to us. You don't have to do any of that. Okay? Just let it go. Let us be who we are. We got another listen, action, show, and be open authenticity. Be open to authenticity. Keep it real, fellas. There's another sister, I said part of her thing, but she says some funny stuff, but it's true. Keep it real. If you want to just be a F buddy, let me know. Let us know. You just want to be an F buddy. If you got so-and-so on your mind and you want to holler at so-and-so too, let us know. Real woman will be like, okay. Thank you for letting us know instead of finding out later. Keep it all the way real. Shout out to anybody in my life, I'm not going to say how many, who has always kept it real with me as I have kept it real with you. That's why we are still friends to this day. You know who you are. Keep it moving. And next, really see us. That's goes back to get to know who we really are. Really see us. There's more to the emotional side that women are supposed to be and have and all this stuff. There's so much depth to a woman. Like really, really see us. Don't answer for us. We can speak up for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? End patriarchal manhood. I cannot say that right. Is that how you say it? Patriarchal? That's how I'm saying it. End patriarchal manhood and study up on gaslighting, man. Okay? Those are out of all the points, I think those are the two that y'all really should just hone in on and focus on. It's all about growth, right? It's all about growth. It's all about elevation. It's all about evolving. Y'all know I love you. The drag is the drag. I love women too. I drag the women too. If any of y'all have an issue with what I said about the rib stuff and that men are superior, holla at me. We can have a decent conversation about it. I have no problem at all. So that's the points that I have for the men and how to love us better. Both videos, I just am grateful I was a vessel and a tool to just share everyone else's idea, what they were feeling, both men and women on both sides. And I hope and pray that we watch these videos over and over and over, or read the Facebook comments, and we really, 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 truly make an effort to be better people on this planet for one another. Because that's what this is about. All right? Make sure y'all subscribe to this channel for more videos. Hit the bell for notifications. The goal is to post once a week, up to 3 times a week. Thank you so much for your support. Like this video, share it, and let's just be better people, all right? Peace.